Okay, everyone, Andy here. I figured I have a little bit of time down here in Delmarva to explain the situation with the incident that occurred on September 13th. So, this is a diaphragm of my condo unit. So, to give you an idea of the particular situation, what was not affected was my bedroom, which is the guest bedroom in this diaphragm. My bathroom was not affected, but there's an issue with the ceiling that needs to get fixed in the near future from a unit above mine. My parents' bedroom, the other closet, not affected. But living room was affected, kitchen was affected, and the dining room was affected. That's where the water was seeped in from a washing machine 2 floors above my unit that occurred on Friday, September 13th. And so we thankfully just got back to New York City early that morning, because my memory of leaving this condo was we left late, we went to Concord in Delaware, got dinner on Route 202, and then we headed back to New York City. So what you're going to see is a narration of what I saw when I came back. So I'm not happy with my restoration company. I'm not going to say names because in the state of Maryland, I can get in very big trouble because it's a two-party consent state. If this happened to my place in New York, then somebody would get called out because it's one-party consent. So for state law, I have to abide by Maryland two-party consent. So this is the thing I got greeted to. So this was my dining room when I got here last Wednesday. That was back on the 4th. And you should be seeing this video on Monday the 9th. So, yep, my carpet got damaged back on Friday, September 13th. So what you're going to see in the next couple of pictures, this is between the dining room and this is between the living room. There was paint cans, glass left behind in the living room area. Just utter devastation. And as you can see here, I'm not happy with the restoration company because they were supposed to put my furniture back. That's the thing that gets me angry. Somewhat. Now, they made it up to us when we were getting an estimate on the future repairs, which we're going to hear from them later today. I don't want to disclose how expensive this job is going to be, but it's expected because, like many of you know, and you're going to go through this with me in the next year on this channel, going through the real estate process, you do have to invest money in order to move on to your next property. And so this is just part of the process of it until New York is sold in a later date in 2025. So the whole point of me coming here, guys, is so that way I can spend the summer down here. That is the goal of me coming down. So look, they took my table from the dining room, they put it in the kitchen. I mean, why would they do that? That's the thing that got me upset. And then this is my room. Ugh. You're going to move around chairs. It was a mess. I mean, my room is fine now. It looks terrible. In fact, this is the only room that I can really talk about. And I'll do an update video later this week on when I will be coming back to New York. It'll be a brief one later this week, but I'd figured I'd keep you all posted and not leave you all behind on Monday. And, talk about what happened here. But, yeah, this is something I did not expect to be greeted to. This was my parents' bedroom. And as you can see here, why would they leave a vacuum out? See, this is what I don't understand. Why would they leave the vacuum out? And that plastic is the covering, because we were supposed to actually be down here for Sunfest in October. We were actually going to come back in October for our fall festival here in Ocean City. We couldn't do that this year because of this flood. Because they were working on our unit. Here's another picture of, this is my bed specifically, and it just got me devastated. This is what they did to my room. I mean, my carpet's fine. Again, the water didn't seep from there. And the same thing with my parents' room. It didn't seep into there because what happened was 2 floors above my unit, somebody wasn't paying attention to the washing machine. The unit malfunctioned, and that's what basically happened. And we actually had a similar incident with our machine right after Labor Day. And thankfully, we are going to invest in a new washing machine here in Delmarva once New York does get sold. Obviously, washing machines can be expensive too, but I think it might be less to get a washing machine actually than, believe it or not, getting flooring redone, which, as I said, I'll further elaborate. Hopefully, I'm hoping Wednesday I can give like a better explanation of it. So I'll do, again, as I said, I'll do a brief video Wednesday because I don't want to ramble on, because today's video was the really long, in-depth one. So look at this. They left this in the living room. And when I got back, I had to plug back in the Comcast modem. So if it wasn't for the Comcast hotspots, nor the building's Wi-Fi, which every resident in this building is entitled to free Wi-Fi, every renter too, we would be in a bigger pickle. I had to change the Wi-Fi network to the building's Wi-Fi IP address in order to control my thermostat here in Maryland. My thermostat is remote controlled, unlike New York. New York, you have to literally be there to control the thermostat. And hopefully, when I look for a property in Newcastle County, Delaware, that's going to be number one priority. I want to know that I can literally be anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, and I can control my thermostat. That way I'm not complaining, oh no, it's too hot, oh no, it's too cold. And the past couple of days I've been here, this thermostat is very smart. We had our AC unit replaced back in July. So that was expensive as it is. But as I said, this is a process of real estate, guys. When you get into real estate, you're going to go through some of these trials and tribulations. So, yes, we're going to move on. Thankfully, my Comcast came back. And I want to mention, this is going to be crazy enough to even say this, but Thursday, day after I got here, Comcast had to get called in. My older cable boxes were working fine. My mom's was working, mine was working. It's a living room one, the newer X1 box we just got this year. Comcast had to come in, and we were devastated because we weren't getting our broadcast channels. So we had no CBS, we had no NBC, we had no Fox, we had no ABC on the TV, but yet Newsmax was working. Fox News wasn't working. I was upset with the Fox situation because I'm keeping an eye on the Daniel Penny trial in New York City. You know, if there's a breaking development, I need to know what's going on. So that got me upset. But look at they left in my living room. I mean, this devastating. And then look at this. This is the mirror. They left our blinds open. And I think that's the last one, if I'm correct. Let me just see here. Yeah, they left this here. Glass was left behind. Blinds. I mean, this was just a mess. The carpet's ripped up still. I mean, this is devastating, guys. Look what they did. They really had to get the router back online, but... Yep. And look at this. I mean... This is what happened. And look, a cheese doodle got left behind, too. I mean, what is this? And my toaster oven had to get cleaned. The coffee maker had to get cleaned. Yeah, this is the last picture, right? Because I was just looking at the weather forecast and taking a picture of it from the TV a couple days ago. But yes, this is what happened in my unit, guys. I guess we'll just go to my room. So I figured this is where I'll leave the video off. But yeah, just this picture I want to show you. I don't know if it was from the chair spots. Could be from the chair spots, but yeah, it was a mess. It was just a mess from what they showed us. I think we're like the last unit in this building to get everything done, but we're going to work on it. We're working on it. We have to, because the longer we procrastinate, you know, we may be coming back here in April. We're going to try to go to Springfest. So, thankfully, the Christmas parade didn't get ruined. Somehow, the plan worked out where I was here in my room. I had the great view of the parade. I was able to watch the whole parade from my condominium. Didn't have to freeze outside. So I got lucky with that. But, yeah, I mean, this is devastation at its finest. I mean, I'm devastated. My folks are devastated. The restoration company told us that once everything is done, they're going to give us a full promise that they're going to put furniture back. They're going to work on it. They're going to organize furniture when the final product is done. And believe me, if they mess up again this time, they even promised full cleaning. They have a rating with the Better Business Bureau. I may have to report them to the Better Business Bureau, off the record, away from YouTube. Because what happened here was just not acceptable. It was just devastating, to say the least. And I'm in a better frame of mind now to talk about it, just because I'm grateful that my folks told me we're staying here till Wednesday at this point. And yeah, I'll be back here later in the week. And you know what? I'll record a video Wednesday before, and then I'll post it on Thursday, so that way, you know, there'll be content while I'm on the way back to New York. And guys, I promise you, when I get back to New York, I'm going to see the Rockefeller Center tree, everything else that I have to see in New York City, because this is my last holiday season in New York City. You guys know that. So I'm working on it. You know, we're going to finish up here. I'm done talking, so that's the situation. Hope I was able to explain it the best I could. So that's it, guys. So thank you for watching.